Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are reacting to the topic of people. A lady made a video about the fact that she couldn't pay her rent, and people are really talking about it. So I want us to quickly go ahead and check out what other creators have to say about this inflation of rent and people leaving their house, and then we'll come back to hear my opinion on this topic. And as always, before we go, make sure you hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the comment section. So the topic about inflations and rent going up is really like been up since the pandemic, because I feel like the reason why inflation is being so much worse these past few years is because of the pandemic, and the fact that the world literally went to a stop for a whole 2 years or more than 2 years, and then a lot of shops were closed, a lot of businesses went out of business. So I feel like that really impacted the economy and the whole system, because none of the governments anywhere, could be Africa, US, UK, Europe, anywhere, none of the governments really um expected the pandemic to go as high as it did or as long as it did. Because if you remember, Trump literally said that, oh, it was gonna take only a month and then everybody will get back to their life, but it didn't happen that way. A lot of people were literally out of work, and then they had to stay at home with jobless and everything. So people didn't really have nothing to back up on. But the thing about housing being expensive is what I don't literally understand, because for something to be as expensive as something that have already been built, I don't get it. Maybe I'm ignorant, I don't know anything about housing, real estate, or anything like that. I'm just saying it in a logic way that I understand it, because I feel like properties are not supposed to go up. It's supposed to be like leveled, or even if it's supposed to go up, it's supposed to be some time frame that your rent is gonna go up. But this lady is literally saying that she just got a call, and then the call is basically saying that her rent have gone up. So I don't know, do you have to have some type of arrangement with your landlord before you sign, or is it in your contract? Didn't she didn't read her contract well, or like those certain things like that? Because normally when you are reading, you're signing contract, you're supposed to read everything, know the time your lease is up and all those things. So that's also something that I think all of us have to take in consideration when signing lease or when signing any application. Make sure you read the contract, the terms and everything before you find yourself into a situation like this. Because if she had read, I don't really know much of the story, but if she had read it and then she can find some loophole that is gonna help her, then she should definitely take that chances. Now I saw a lot of creators also that was literally saying that we should go for a strike and everything. Home, like being housing, is one of the biggest thing everybody need. Like we literally need house, we need a place to put our head. So I feel like the government or the landlord know this, and they know that if I uh, raise the rent to even 200 euro at the end of the month, you're still gonna pay. Because you cannot just find house, especially here in Europe. It's so difficult to find house. You can just be on the waiting list, because when you go for viewing, they have to take a lot of things into consideration. Your SUFA, which is your credit score, they have to take everything, like the amount of money you're making, are you under government, are you being supported by all those things, before they actually give you the apartment. So another thing is that if you're looking for apartment, make sure you find something that is in your frame type of income, so that you don't have to, anything like this happen, they increase it. I'm not saying that you're supposed to take it when they increase it, but it's gonna be easier for you to be able to afford it, until if you want to leave the place and find another apartment, you go ahead. But for the meantime, try to read your lease and try to find apartment that is below your means or within your means. So the creator that said we should strike, I don't think striking for rent is gonna be, because we all literally need place to put our head. So striking for rent, I don't think that's gonna be possible.